Hi everyone, Chad here from camp. I just want to come to you briefly with a little video to explain some of the changes that we alluded to in the newsletter for summer 2022. As you know, we are instituting a few changes to make camp happen in person this year. Of course, vaccines being mandatory and testing requirements, but a few others that we alluded to in the newsletter that you might have questions about that we figured would be easier to explain in a video. The main one is around these new roles that are options for when you sign up for camp. You might see specialized activity counselor roles. So to explain this, it's best to give you a little background on why this is needed. So think back to 2 years ago, the last time we did camp. Think about how we would run staff development training and bus pickup. So every staff would come up to camp for the 2 days of staff development and training. Then on that third day, we'd all go down the mountain to one of the various bus locations, meet the kids, get on the bus, and come back up to camp with them. Well, we can't do that this year, simply because once folks are in that camp bubble, once you've come to camp and you've been cleared, you've had your the health screening, you've submitted that negative test, we don't want people leaving camp to go out in the quote-unquote real world to expose themselves to the virus anymore. So we're going to have to change how we do bus pickup. This means we need staff to help with bus pickup who are not at staff development training. Those of us at SDT will not be leaving camp. So we have these specialized activity counselor roles where the idea is that for you, camp in person will start on pickup day. So you will go directly to the bus location, you'll help run pickup, you'll get on the bus with the kids, and you'll come up to camp and then go back down on the bus with the kids at the end of the session. So these specialized activity counselors will not do the 2 days of SDT in person. You will do staff development training in advance, virtually online, but you will not be there for those 2 days. So this means you don't have to take 8 days off of work to be at camp. You only have to take 6. So that might be really nice for some of you. If you're down for this, again, you'll meet the buses. You'll be assigned to one of our locations, either Los Angeles, Long Beach, or Inland Empire. If LA or Long Beach, then you'll be there at 11 a.m. to help with pickup. If you're at Inland Empire, it'll be 1 p.m. And you'll help run check-in, get all the kids on, luggage on, ride the bus up, and then you'll spend the entire week being an activity counselor just like you normally would. And then on the last day, you'll go back down and help run check-out, make sure the kids get with their parents, and then your time is done. This means there are going to be specialized activities, though, so we don't just open it all the way up. To make it easier, you'll be pre-assigned activities if you sign up for this, usually activities that will be easier to run once you show up. We don't want to do activities where you'll need a lot of time to prep and practice, like a cooking or an arts and crafts. Instead, it'll probably be something like archery and fishing, where you know that facilitating those hasn't changed since the last time we've been at camp. Or you might propose an activity to us where you said, if I can take on this role, I'll come up and lead XYZ for the whole week. Or there'll be an option to be a utility activity counselor, where if you accept this role, you'll come up and go around and help out all the other activities throughout the week. Maybe archery only has one counselor at that time and they need help. Or arts and crafts at next period. Or sports and games the period after that. You'll be there to be that second to help out when needed. So those are the options around those specialized activity counselor. Just know if you choose this, again, you will not be at SDT in person. You must be available to be there and help run check-in, ride the bus up, ride the bus down. This allows us to continue to do bus transportation without having to take our staff off the mountain and expose them and negate those negative tests they brought up. So this just really allows us to make camp happen and accessible to our families. We're looking for about 6 or 7 staff to do this at each session. And as you can imagine, we only want folks who've been an activity counselor before to sign up for this. That way you already know how to run activities, you've already been through training, and while it's not ideal that you'll be missing the in-person SDT, at least you've done it before as an AC. So we're hoping that'll make it a little bit easier. As you sign up, please only choose this if you know you can definitely do it, because we really do need people to make this happen, or we can't do buses this summer. If you have questions at all about more specifics around this, please reach out to myself or Shannon. We'd be happy to walk through this with you. And with anything around this summer, not only the buses, but all the other changes that are coming, we appreciate the flexibility. If you're like us, we're just looking forward to getting back up there. So we appreciate you doing all you can to help make this possible for our kiddos and families. And just as we go, just continue to be flexible and open to any other changes that we have to institute to put on as safe a camp as possible for everyone in the community. All right, that's about it. So Specialized Activity Council roles. You do 6 days of camp instead of 8. You'll do an SDT online beforehand. You'll start your camp at one of the bus pickups, helping out and going up. Then you'll run an activity all week long, probably archery, fishing, specialized activity, or helping out. Questions? Give us a shout. Thanks, friends. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.